Sharon, I'm Deb.
Hi, Deb.
Hi, I spoke to you the other day on the phone. First of all, I'd just like to pass on my condolences for the loss of your mother.
Thank you.
And we made a time today to meet, actually to have a bit of a chat about the funeral. So if you're feeling up to it, would you be able to do that?
Yes, needs to be done, I suppose.
I guess it does, yes. All right, well, is it okay with you if I take some notes while I'm doing this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank you. All right, so there's a few things that we'll run through today. So one of the things will just be some facts about Mildred and about her life. And then I'm going to ask you some more personal questions about her, a little bit about Mildred's life, so that we can make this service something really special for her.
Yeah, that'll be lovely.
Okay. So look, if I just need to start by asking a couple of factual type of questions. So can I just have that Mildred's full name, please?
It was Mildred Young. No middle name.
No middle name?
No.
And was she known as Mildred, or did you have a nickname for her?
Well, she was my mum, so she was mum to me.
Mm-hmm.
But people did call her Millie.
Millie? Okay. And was Mildred married? And was there any other siblings? Did you have any brothers or sisters?
I did, but they've passed away as well.
And what were their names?
Alex
And
Peter.
Can I ask where Mildred was born and what her date of birth was?
Yeah, so she was actually born on the 1st of January, so she was a New Year's Day baby in 1912.
In 1912?
Yes.
Oh, that's a long time ago now. Okay. And did she have any brothers or sisters?
She did, but they're all actually passed away before
They passed
her.
as well?
Yeah.
Did you want any of them mentioned by name?
Yes, you can mention the names.
Yep.
So their names were Jack.
Yeah.
Alfred. Mary.
Yeah.
And that was all.
Okay, lovely,
So-
thank you.
Mildred was the youngest.
The youngest, the baby. Okay, so just in regards to the ceremony, have you given any thought to what type of service that you'd like to have?
Sort of. Like, it's a bit hard because a lot of mum being elderly, a lot of her friends have already passed.
Mhm.
So, something quite simple and nice and just a nice way of remembering mum's life, I suppose.
So just a nice simple funeral?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Is there anyone that you'd like to do a eulogy or speak, or would you prefer it if I did that for
Yeah, I
you?
prefer if you did the eulogy.
Of course. Okay. Would you like any music to be included in the ceremony? That's often people enjoy playing some music.
Yeah, so we had already sort of thought about having, something as we all walk into the chapel, I suppose. I'll look around for that and I'll let you know what that will be, because I
Okay.
haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
So Mum did like 1940s swing stuff, but I don't know that might be appropriate, so we might have to have a look about.
You never know, we might be able to find something.
Yes, we might be able to.
Okay, that's lovely.
Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye, something like that. I don't know.
Okay, yes. All right, and are there any readings or poems that you'd like to include?
Yes, there's some Walter Whitman poems. Or one, probably not some.
Okay, yeah. And is there someone you'd like to read that, or did you want me to read that for you?
Yeah, I don't think I could probably read it, so yeah. Again, we'll source all that for you. It might not be,
Sure.
it might be something different, so we're just sort of going through a couple of her things now and seeing what we think she might like.
No problem, that's fine. You can let me know about that.
Yeah.
Is there any other special things you'd like to include? So sometimes, especially this sort of time that we're living in now, it's quite common for people to do sort of a bit of a slideshow to music or something
I've
like
been
that
to,
as well.
unfortunately, been to a couple of recent funerals.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've got a little bit of ideas. So probably some photos from ranging from when she was young or black and white ones.
Oh, Oh, lovely.
Up until sort of a couple of recent celebrations we had as a family.
Oh, beautiful.
So, you know, grandchildren, all that type of thing.
Oh, that would be lovely.
So, yeah. So I'll get all those photos and that for you though.
Okay, lovely. Thank you. Would you like to display any specific photos? Is there something that you'd need sort of framed and held separately?
Yeah, I'd probably put Mum and Dad together.
Mm-hmm. That would be beautiful.
Yeah, so probably Mum and Dad together on the casket because, you know, they will be rejoined is how we would like to think of it.
Oh, that's a really lovely sentiment.
Yeah, I don't think, maybe just that, don't know.
Okay, no problem. Will there be any young children in attendance?
Oh, there could be. As I said, there's a big sort of spread of ages, but yeah, I wouldn't know yet whether they'll be going. I'm not sure who's even really going to be in attendance, so, but, you know, I dare say there could be some children.
No problem. Okay. And where will the burial be held?
In the cemetery.
In the cemetery.
With Dad says.
Okay. Lovely. Do you plan on having anything after the funeral? Are you heading back to someone's house or?
No, probably. Well, yes, we will have something, but we'll probably just have it. There's a little tea room there. I understand. So
there is a beautiful space.
So I don't know whether, you know, I don't know how many people will be there. So we won't need a huge space, but I would probably prefer just to have, you know, I don't know, morning tea or something there.
No problem. All right. Now, just a few questions about Mildred, just so that I can get a better idea of her life for the eulogy.
Mm-hmm.
So, can you tell me anything that you know about Mildred's early life, where she grew up or went to school or where she worked?
I don't know. I think that era of people, they didn't really talk about themselves an awful lot. So there's not a lot that we know. We know that she grew up in around Ballarat area.
Okay.
And then moved down to Melbourne as a family.
Yeah.
And then all we know is that she met Dad. And we think that might have been at work. And then they started their family. So we don't know an awful lot.
A nice, simple love story.
Well, yes.
Okay. Oh, so the next question was, how did she meet her husband Joseph? So, at work, you said?
Yeah, we believe it was at work. They didn't really, you know, talk about themselves and too much. It just, they were always together. So.
What sort of? So you said they met at work. So whereabouts? Where did they work?
It was in a shoe factory in Collingwood.
Yeah, in Collingwood. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So, are you able to tell me a little bit about their life together?
Look, it seemed to be a happy life. I was happy.
Mm-hmm.
My siblings were happy. So they did a good job with that. Mum stayed at home.
Yeah.
There was a period where Dad went to war. Mum didn't really talk about that much. So, and Dad never spoke about it. So that's another period of their life that we don't really know too much about.
Okay.
But you know, as you get older, that must have been really quite a significant period of their life. But they didn't really, you know, show us any of that. So.
Did they have any holidays, or was there any family that you can remember?
Yeah, we used to always go to Rosebud.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Rosebud was where we would go, and we would spend a few weeks down at Rosebud on the foreshore.
Oh, in a caravan.
Well, it was like a caravan. It was an old caravan.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, not like these modern ones now.
No, I bet.
No. Yeah.
So Rosebud Beach. Wonderful, down at the foreshore. And you've got some happy memories of that time?
Yes, lovely memories of
Oh,
that
that's
time.
lovely.
Playing, and everyone was relaxed because they were off work, and it was nice.
Oh, that's lovely. So what sort of things were important to Mildred? So what sort of beliefs and values did she hold?
Well, Mildred, Mum would say what she thought, but you know, she would let you know if she didn't agree with something. But she just seemed to be pleased with just having her family around and things like that. But she would have a piece, say her piece when she wanted to, I suppose.
Was she religious at all?
Was she religious? Probably in her younger days. I don't, I recall we were dragged to church, but I don't really recall, too much after that, but whether she did something privately or not, I don't know. But, yeah, she certainly was raised a Catholic.
Okay.
So, yeah, but as, the years went on, I think probably a lapsed Catholic might be inappropriate.
Sure. What sort of things did Mildred like to do? Was she involved in any hobbies or?
Oh, she liked crocheting.
Yeah, crochet, lovely.
So very good crocheter. All the grandchildren got their crochet blankets.
Oh.
So they've all got something, to remember her by with all of that.
Oh, how
But
lovely.
she used to enjoy, watching the telly and doing her crocheting in front of the telly.
Yeah.
So she was
favourite
quite
TV
busy.
shows that she used to watch?
Oh, well, in her later years, funnily enough, she would watch Ellen and she would watch Jerry Springer.
Oh, wow.
So that you wouldn't think that would be how she was at all, but yes, she did enjoy
She
that.
enjoyed that.
She did enjoy that.
Oh, that's lovely. What a lovely little insight that is. Okay, and what about, did Mildred have any favourite colours?
Blue.
Blue was her favourite colour? Okay, and what about flowers? Did she enjoy her gardening?
Well, I think she did. She liked pottering around her garden. She liked her garden to look nice. So once again, simple, but she liked it to look nice. I suppose the scented lilies would be something that she would like. That's what I plan to have on her casket, is the white lilies.
Oh, beautiful.
The perfume. So anyone who has hay fever might be in a bit of trouble.
Right.
That's what we'll be having.
Okay, dose up on the hay fever medication. Okay, and what about music? Did she have any? Oh, you already said she had a love for the 1940s swing.
Yeah, she liked the 40s swing. So I don't know whether we'll sort of get something, maybe have that in the background, or try and find something appropriate. I don't know. I'll figure all that out.
No
so
problem.
We'll go through, like I said, the photos and try and match up some music to that.
Yeah,
but
lovely.
she did like the 1940s.
Yes, lovely. What
She
a
liked
great era.
1940s movies.
And movies as well.
Yes, movies.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Mm.
Do you have a favourite movie from that time?
Well, she liked, Gone with the Wind.
Oh, of course.
Yes, that was 39, but she did like Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind.
And then, in the 40s and whatever, with Bette Davis and
Bette Davis.
Joan Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of
Lovely.
the sort of classic movies.
Wonderful. Was there anywhere else that she travelled throughout her life?
I don't think that they were, not so much like us nowadays. They didn't travel a lot. Our travel was to Rosebud.
Right.
So a holiday was
nice
to
little
Rosebud.
car trips.
Yeah, so that's what they would drive.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, not really. I don't think they ever. I thought that was a bit extravagant to travel.
Oh, okay.
So
Yep.
that's something other people did probably. But they certainly, did enjoy their life in their simple way.
Lovely. And what about? Was there? So did Mildred have any pets?
Yeah. She loved her cats.
Mm-hmm.
So her last cat was Kitty.
Yeah.
Just simple, like Mum would say, but Kitty. And she would feed that cat the best steak.
Mm-hmm.
And probably while she had a sandwich or a sausage or something, and Kitty got the best of everything.
Of course.
So that she was a constant companion. She'd sit
lovely.
there while she was crocheting
Oh, that's
on
beautiful.
the couch. Yeah. So she did like animals, but unfortunately, she outlived a few of them.
Mm.
So that's always hard. So. But yeah, she did like her animals.
Oh, that's lovely. So I know, look, this might be a little bit difficult to talk about, but did you want anything included about your mum's illness at all?
That's a hard question.
You don't need to make your mind up today.
Yeah. Look, at this stage, I don't know, it'd probably be wrong if you didn't mention what, you know, you would think most people who have been attendants would know, but I had been ill.
Yeah.
So it was, you know, quite rapid at the end. So, but, you know, she was a good age, where everyone says, doesn't make it any easier.
So perhaps focusing more on her life rather than on, you know, spending too much time talking about the illness.
Yeah, that might be. I mean, I think you probably have to mention, you know, that she was ill and passed away, but yeah, I'd probably prefer, I mean, that's me, I'd probably prefer, to focus more on her life.
Certainly, that's fine. Often that's a lovely way, you know, just to focus on the life someone had. Okay, so is there any special people you want mentioned during the ceremony?
I'll probably my brothers and sisters that we mentioned earlier, and her husband Joseph. So,
of course, you mentioned also that there was grandchildren. Would you like them mentioned?
Yeah, look,
you
probably.
can provide me their names.
I'll when I get all the photos and the music, I'll have a list of people.
Yep.
So that you're right. Thanks for reminding me of that. But yeah, the grandchildren and just sort of the significant family members.
Sure, certainly.
She did have a best friend.
Yeah.
Claire. So Claire's still with us.
Oh,
so
and she'll be in attendance?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, she'll be there. We'll try and make sure she gets there. But yeah, as far as I know. So so probably mention her best friend.
Okay, well, what could be really nice is maybe before the next time I speak to you is maybe to ask Claire if there's just a little funny story or a little anecdote that she'd like to share about their friendship.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Lovely. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to skip through a couple of these ones. So what is the lasting memory that you want those in attendance to remember about Mildred?
What would I like it to be remembered by? That the simple things kept her happy, or what kept her happy?
I was going to say, you've said the word, you know, that she sort of lived simply quite a lot throughout the interview. So, yeah, I think that's a beautiful way.
I mean, everyone's life's extraordinary in its own way.
That's true.
You know, to her, she led a simple life. To us, you know, obviously quite extraordinary person. But, you know, I think, quite just like simple things. You know,
well, I'm sure
had what she, had what she needed, and that's how, you know, a lot of her generation would have been brought up that way. So as long as you had what you needed, you were
absolutely, absolutely. Well, they lived through war and poverty and everything else, didn't they? I think between everything that you've given me so far, and with some of the things that you're still going to pass on to me, I think we're going to come up with a beautiful service that will reflect, you know, her extraordinary but simple life. So, thank you very much. So, I just wanted to, if you're still up to it, I just wanted to provide you just with a really quick overview of the sort of typical service. You're probably quite familiar, as you said, you've been yourself to quite a few funerals. So this is just sort of touching on some things, and you can add or change anything that you wish. So I'll leave this information with you, and you can just have a think about what it is you'd like. So the ceremony usually begins once everyone is seated, and I begin with a welcome, which is where, you know, we will touch on the loss and the life of Mildred. You've already said that you'd prefer it if I delivered the eulogy. That would come next. Then we usually share the readings or poems that you might have chosen, which can be done by me, or if you decide someone else. You might want to then think about the music and the photos that you might want to share. And then, you know, there might be another poem perhaps, or something, another way of paying tribute, and then we'll offer some final words. at the end. And then the final song will be played as the pallbearers carry the coffin out, and you and your family will leave the chapel. And then we'll travel to the gravesite where we can say our final goodbyes to Mildred and commit her back to the elements. And this is known as the committal. All right, so I understand that this has been a lot for you to take in today. If there's anything else I can offer you in terms of practical support for the ceremony, so that I've got some poems and things I can leave for you if you like.
Yeah, do that. I mean, I think, like as I said, we haven't really, we have prepared somewhat. She was an older lady, but her illness was quite short, so it's still a bit of a shock. So, we've each probably got, our own ideas and things like that. But yeah, anything that you want to leave will be great. It might start us off. And then I'll also grab the photos, and other people might have some photos, like the grandkids might have photos or favourite things that I'm unaware of. So we'll sort of speak about that. If there's anything that I think that we need to change or want to add, or if one of the grandchildren might want to speak or whatever, then I'll let you know. Because at this stage, sort of people haven't said they want to really talk at the funeral, but on the day, who knows?
Who knows? They may change their mind,
so,
and that's okay too. Like we're totally flexible with all of that. So once again, just please accept my condolences, and I feel very honoured that you've chosen for me to be the celebrant for Mildred's funeral.
Yes, well, thank you.
All right, and we'll be in touch again shortly.
All right, yeah, and I'll get those stuff ready for you as well.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.
No.